And it's definitely not somebody who's perfect. A winner is somebody who's consistent, somebody who's disciplined when no one's watching, and somebody who makes the right decisions even when it's easier not to. So let me see, for the youth in the room, how many of you ever feel like adults don't quite understand your generation or get you? Anybody? Okay. So I get that. I'm a proud member of Gen Z, and we've been called everything under the sun. Lazy, negative, uninspired, and I will on the fact that we're a little different, but we're also brilliant, creative, and powerful when we want to be. And the world is waiting to see what we do with that power. Let me ask, do you ever kind of feel like you don't fit in, or maybe compare yourself to other people, or maybe feel like you're falling behind? Anybody ever feel like that? Okay, so I feel like that all the time, whether I'm playing basketball, or I'm doing schoolwork, or running a nonprofit. I would sometimes catch myself scrolling online, comparing myself to somebody, feeling like I was falling behind. But I learned a big lesson through that. Comparison is a confidence killer. I'm gonna say that again. Comparison is a confidence killer. It will rob you of your joy and make you doubt your own greatness. Your path is your own. Your timeline doesn't have to match anybody else's. No rush, no pressure, just progress. So when I was 5 years old, I went to actually feed the homeless with my aunt and my cousins, and I got to see how they live for the first time. And I was really confused, because at that age I thought that everybody had homes. So since then, I started the organization Project I Am. I've been able to raise nearly $1 million now, raise impact over 250,000 men, women, and children across the world, and also establish youth-led chapters of Project I Am in places like Canada, Spain, and France already. And none of this happened overnight. It happened because I was consistent and I made a decision to serve. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said anybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to be able to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. Let me ask, this is rhetorical, you don't have to answer, but what are some things that you guys kind of care about? Something that makes you so curious that you, or even angry to a point where you want to do something about it. Now, that's your starting point. That's called purpose. So for me, I've always looked at my purpose as, helping others. Like you said, my middle name is Naeem, and it means to give without receiving back. So growing up, I always thought it was kind of in me to give back. Now, let me see, how many of you guys like basketball, or at least have a good understanding of the game of basketball? Okay, so I play basketball, and if there's anything that I've learned is that in games, there's quarters. And each quarter needs a strategy and kind of like a game plan. So that's in life too. So here are a few plays from my life playbook. Number one, player position. You don't have to copy everyone else. Double down on your strengths. Number two is to trust the process. Your work matters, even if the results aren't showing up right away. Number three, pass the ball. Now this just means uplift others and collaboration over competition. Number four is protect your peace, something I stress a lot in my new book. And this just means that, pressure is real. So mental health is important. Number five is close out strong. Follow through and finish what you start. So these are this is what I call the winner's circle. This isn't, attention or fame. This is just resilience. It's choosing purpose over popularity and getting up again after a loss. In my latest book, Built Different, I like to say success isn't about, being flawless, it's about being fearless. So when I started making lesson bags, I didn't know I was becoming an entrepreneur. I just saw a problem and I moved with purpose. But that's what entrepreneurs do. They see problems and they build solutions and they think long term. And over time, I learned something big. In order to build something that lasts, you can't just have an idea. You have to know how to manage your money and not just spend it. So let me see, how many of you guys want to be wealthy? How many of you guys want to be wealthy in life? Okay, so a lot of things that I've learned over the years is that, wanting it isn't enough. Financial literacy is power. The same way you treat $10 is the way you're going to treat $100, $1,000, $10,000. And this is the part where I say our generation is a little different. We're special because we haven't had the opportunity to learn these things. This is why I think that financial literacy should be put in schools. But this is something I've been learning my whole life and also giving back to the youth. Now, one of my biggest dreams is to own an NBA team. And this is a big, expensive goal, so I have to figure out how I'm going to reach this goal. my solution will be multiple streams of income. How many of you guys know what that is? Multiple streams of income. What do you think it is? Yeah.
Right here. So whenever you have more than one source of income, depending if it's passive like rental properties, or if it's somebody, you have a business where you have someone else managing it for you. It's just basically multiple streams of income from different areas.
Exactly. So, multiple streams of income and strong investments and lots of discipline is what it's going to take. I didn't just, start with the organization. I started early with doing, I made 3 books. I worked with brands like Nike, Marvel, Gap, and Invisalign. Also traveled the world and speaking, not just to, share my story, but to also build a legacy. So this is all things I've been doing over the past 9 years, just to, build my resume and be able to, give back to other young people. Now, let's see, how do winners really think? They don't, chase applause. They, study their failures, and they make sure that they're resilient. I want you guys to say this with me. I don't wait to be great. Say that.
Don't wait to be
great. Repeat after me. I don't wait to be great.
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 All right. So, wait, one more time. I don't wait to be great.
I don't wait to be great.
All right. So, that's my motto. It means that, young people don't have to wait until we're adults to be change agents or start our own business, because we can do it right now. So, what is success? It's not fame. It's not, money. Success is empowering others, making something better than how you found it. I've been blessed to have some amazing opportunities throughout my journey. I've been able to work with, like I said, brands like Nike, Marvel, Gap. How many guys have, I know a lot of you guys are adults, but did you have any favorite superheroes growing up at all? What was yours? Spider-Man, that's my favorite. What about you? Flash. Anybody else? Superman. You got one? Superman. Wonder Woman. Okay. So I've also got to work with Marvel on a campaign where they gave me the power of super speed in a comic book, an episode on Disney Plus. And I've also worked with Crate & Barrel, which is something that I had no idea about, probably because I'm a young person, but Crate & Barrel is it's like a furniture store, and I was able to have a partnership for my pillow line in their stores. So I've been able to do a lot of great things, and all of this because I wanted to help one person. So to leave you with this, you don't have to wait to be great, you don't have to fit in, and your path is your own, like I said. No rush, no pressure, just progress. Again, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate this, coming all the way from Chicago. It was a great way to, end out the summer, get ready for my next journey, because I just graduated high school. But I'm super glad to have been here and be able to, share some of my journey with you guys. I think that's right.
You trying to be a model and stuff. Look at you. You look back like, who me? I actually met that Jahkil 3